They say love is supposed to make you happy, right? Well, I thought my relationship was perfect until everything started falling apart. I'm Taryn Yang, a fashion design student. I've always been confident, stylish, and honestly, pretty successful in everything I do. Today, I aced my presentation, an A plus as always, but then I saw her, Ju Agong. She's in my department, but we've never really talked. She always seems so distant, like she's hiding something. I tried to say hi, but she ignored me as usual. At least I had my boyfriend Gyongmo. He's a freelance model, always chasing likes and comments. Lately, he's been obsessed with social media. And honestly, it was starting to get annoying, so a little makeover, a new outfit, it worked. He looked amazing and his confidence shot up. But I didn't realize back then, I was making a mistake, and then I saw Jua again. This time you were with her boyfriend Yoon Sik Bong. They looked so in love, but something about them felt off. What I didn't know was that all of us, me, Kyungmo, Jua, and Yoon Sik, were about to be thrown into a brutal test of love on a reality show called Couple Breaker. And trust me, nothing will ever be the same again. My life has always been busy, friends, school, endless messages. Ju Ah was struggling with something too. Then there was Yoon Sik, Jua's boyfriend. They seemed like the perfect couple. Or at least, that's what I thought. Fate is strange, isn't it? One moment, two people are strangers. The next, everything changes. When Ju-ah and Gyeongmo accidentally bumped into each other that day, he thought to himself, wow, she's really cute. Yoon-sik noticed it too. Ju-ah looked different that day, more dressed up than usual. He asked if maybe, just maybe, she'd finally perform without her mask, but she only smiled and shook her head. And so, like always, she performed, hiding behind that mask, the same mask she always wore, not just on stage, but in life. Later, at a cafe, Jua was lost in her phone, lost in her own world. Yoon Sik was right there, but I could tell. Her mind was somewhere else, or maybe with someone else. The deeper I looked, the more cracks I found. And soon, those cracks would shatter everything. Of all the things to get mad about, it was a CD. I didn't understand, but when Gyeongmo found it in the trash, he was furious, like I had thrown away something more than just plastic. He confronted me right then and he snapped, but I had no clue what he was talking about. It was just some random disc, I said. But the way he reacted, it wasn't random at all. He didn't even try to explain, just stormed off, leaving me alone with more questions than answers. I wasn't going to let this go. I looked it up, Juju Glitter. And suddenly, everything made sense. The stage presence, the voice, the hesitation. Jua was Juju Glitter. I replayed every conversation in my head, the way Jua always changed the subject, the way she hid behind that mask. It wasn't just a performance, it was a shield. Meanwhile, Jua was making a decision of her own. At the orientation party, she wanted to socialize, maybe even perform without her mask, a fresh start. And when she walked in, people noticed. Jua wasn't just the quiet girl anymore, she was the center of attention. Then came the drinking game. And of course, Jua lost. The challenge? Sing, right there, in front of everyone. I could see it. She was panicking. So I did what any best friend would do. I grabbed the moment and absolutely butchered a song. After the party, she finally told me the truth about her past, her struggles. And for the first time, she wasn't hiding. I even suggested a place for her to sing, a bar I knew. At the time, it seemed like a great idea, but later, I'd regret it more than anything. Because that night, everything started to change. It started with a simple TV show. Jua and Gyeongmo watching together, intrigued by the game of trust, deception, and betrayal. Jua was hooked. She found the concept fascinating. Couples testing their loyalty, the high-stakes challenges. Yoon Sik, though, not so much. She mentioned the prize money, the way couples could earn cash just by making physical contact with someone else. Yoon Sik's reaction was immediate. Disgust, and somehow my name got thrown into the mix. You should totally join Couple Breaker with Gyeongmo, they said. I laughed it off. No way, that kind of drama wasn't for me, or so I thought. Ju-ah wasn't eating. She said she needed to lose weight. Yoon Sik told her she looked perfect. She didn't believe him. And then there was Yoonsik, the way he looked at me, like I had done something terrible. I had no idea what. Meanwhile, Gyeongmo was dealing with his own pressures. His friends, social media obsessed, were quick to point out the problem. Your girlfriend barely posts. If she won't be part of your content, what's the point? They made it sound so simple, and that's when he said it. What if we joined Couple Breaker? I thought he was joking. He wasn't. I had no idea that this was just the beginning. To him, this was an opportunity, a chance for fame, recognition. Couple Breaker wasn't just a reality show, it was a platform. To me, it was something else entirely. Drama, betrayal, a test I never asked for. For him, this could change everything for us. I expected him to reassure me, to tell me it wasn't that deep. Instead, his frustration surfaced. He said, I don't understand. No one cares about him without me. I wasn't expecting that. It wasn't just about the show, it was about him, about how he saw himself. He took his phone and checked his social media. The only posts that get attention are the ones with me. He said, without me, he's just average. My heart is sinking. This wasn't the confident Gyeongmo she knew. That night, I lays awake, staring at the ceiling. Gyeongmo's words echo in my mind. Was he right? Was I holding him back by saying no? If I loved him, shouldn't I support him? At the bar, after lending Jua his handkerchief, Jua confides in Gyeongmo about considering plastic surgery. Unlike her boyfriend, Yoonsik, Gyeongmo is supportive, leading Jua to draw comparisons between the two. As they exit the bar, Gyeongmo remains captivated by Jua's charm, complimenting her beauty. A passing motorcycle startles Jua, causing her to bump into Gyeongmo, bringing them into close proximity. In a spontaneous moment, Jua kisses Gyeongmo. Realizing her actions, she hurriedly apologizes, calling it a mistake, and runs away. However, for Gyeongmo, it doesn't feel like a mistake.